When Zamani Dlamini started his degree at the University of Zululand, his dreams were finally within reach, but it was not easy to adapt to student life. Coming from rural areas, many have never been to a big city before. They also have a poor schooling foundation, and so have to put in a lot of extra work to manage academically.
In our high school, there was no computer labs, nothing. Only first time I see my computer, it was here in this university, and then I was so excited. During the time when I have to press to move the mouse, you see the hand was so shaking. But I managed to do some. It was great for me.
Dumisani Gumede is one of the first recipients of an Mtombo Youth Development Foundation bursary, and now runs the mentorship program, which helps students like Zamani cope with these challenges. It's an integral part of the project's success, which has achieved a pass rate of nearly 90% from their students.
I can tell you, most of our students are not failing because they're not coping academically, but they are failing because of the problems back at home. So that's why we feel that our mentoring is so vital in terms of breaking those problems.
Thanks to Dumisane's guidance, Zamani is now excelling at his studies. But often these students have more to worry about than just academic performance.
The other problem that we have noticed in our mentoring system is most of the time our students are coming from very poor families. He or she knows that at home they are suffering, they've got nothing to eat. So they end up, whatever you are giving them for food, end up dividing that and sending back home.
Established 11 years ago, the program has graduated over 100 medical professionals, not just doctors and nurses, but pharmacists, dentists, physiotherapists, and other essential personnel.
Previously, most of the doctors who were working in the area were white, especially from overseas, not even local. So most of us were thinking that, no, this profession is for this race. So tend to believe that if I saw this person grew up in this area, started in the same school, why not? What can stop me doing it? So it's kind of motivating, because one person's got light now, so everyone comes and get light from this person.
Almost all of their graduates have remained working in the district and in the public sector.
For me, being in this office, it's nice to see students passing. You feel excited that, yes, students are doing it.
With almost 40,000 vacancies for doctors and nurses in the public health sector, Dr. Patrick Ngwenya is a scarce and valuable resource. He could work anywhere, and yet he chooses to serve his community.
I think it's more than a feeling, more than anything. Yeah, it's a feeling that you treasure inside, because you can't show it to other people. Because you've got some colleagues, they ask you, hey chief, why are you parking there in rural? There's a lot, the posts are everywhere, public and private. While private, they even offer better salaries. Okay, they did an injection some other things you realize in life, money cannot buy them. Inner fulfillment. If you immediately when you finish your work at hospital, you go home, you sit down and try to replay the film. What is it that you have done right? Which smile that made your day most, Yeah, and those are the things that keeps you going.
Zamani is on the brink of graduating as a professional nurse, a day he has been dreaming about for almost a decade.
I don't know whether I'll feel excited or maybe I'll cry, I don't know. Because that was the moment that I was waiting for, even if I was doing my grade 11. It would be a graduate wearing that gown, shaking hands with those professors. So I don't know how to explain it.
After he graduates, he will be placed at Hlabisa. He is undaunted by what will be expected of him as a nurse in an under-resourced hospital.
I feel so proud, especially to serve the people from my community, because in English they say opportunity must meet preparedness. So I'm prepared in working under those stressful condition. I'm prepared to work with those wards that are understaffed.
He feels that this is where he belongs.
If you are raised in that community, you are not raised by your parents alone. Everyone in my community, if you are in the same age with my father, you are my father, no matter where you can send me to. If you are in the same age with my mother, you are my mother, no matter where you can send me to. In my area, I feel as if I belong in that community. They're just my family also.
So a truly inspiring story indeed. Well, the big question is, should the state inject more funding into programs like these? I'd like to get your views on the matter. Please send your comments on Twitter, Facebook or email. And you also have a chance to call in on this matter on my radio show. That's on SAFM Radio on Friday at 2 p.m. And you can watch this show as well as previous ones on the SABC News website. That's sabc.co.za/news. So let me take this opportunity to wish you all the success for 2012. And do join us again next week when we point out the issues that matter.